How's it going, guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Theme Park Shark. Got a fun one for you guys today. We have the top 5 secrets, or maybe just things you didn't know. Not so much secrets, but kind of some fun facts that we've learned over our last few trips to the park, talking with theme park employees, some of the executives of the ride, and just cool little things that we have picked up about Jurassic World the Ride. So in this video, let's dive in to the top 5 secrets about Jurassic World the Ride. At number 5, the Aquarium. There's been a lot of talk about the Aquarium. Some people like what's going on with the screen, some people like the water effects, and some people are very upset about the original lagoon being taken out and the fact that there is not a major animatronic right now for the mosasaurus. Now, keep in mind that a lot of thought actually went into this. Actually, one of the park executives, when we questioned him on why the aquarium doesn't go all the way to the end of the rockwork, which was something that a lot of people are actually asking, why the aquarium didn't just enclose. He had something interesting to say. So the reason why the aquarium doesn't close all the way to that rockwork is, for one, they thought guests might still want to see the waterfall. So if they close it off, the waterfall is now out of view. And the second, and actually one of the bigger reasons, so everything with Jurassic World the Ride has to be on the same ride layout because they used essentially the exact same ride system for the most part. So what they figured out when they were building out the screens and the tank is that if they added a little more extra scene there, it would have looked very bizarre to just have all of this extra element of the tank but not have another screen there. They said there was nothing that they could do as far as like a proper screen size, and if they did go through and try to add an extra element there, it just, in the words of this executive, would have looked a little funky and just didn't look how they were kind of going for. So they ended up opting to just leave it open, let guests see the waterfall, and not even deal and kind of think about how they could go about molding in and enclosing that area of the aquarium. Number 4, the track layout. Now, a lot of people have been wondering why this refurbishment took so long. Some people have kind of argued that the theming wasn't worth the 9-month refurb. I obviously don't agree with that. But one thing that a lot of people have said is it's the exact same ride system. What's going on? But the thing that you don't realize is that, yes, as it does follow the exact same path, and it's using essentially an identical boat. Something that has changed are some of the ride sensors, and some of the more background and technical things of the ride have been changed and updated since the original 90s attraction. So as much as you guys think it's very similar to the original ride, there are a lot of back-end elements that actually were updated and have changed. So keep that in mind when thinking about this ride. Number 3, Easter eggs. Jurassic Park the Ride had a lot of different Easter eggs that you could find over the course of the ride. One of the more notable ones was the floating Mickey Mouse ears on the water. And then at the end of the boat ride, you would also notice a nice little Barbasol shaving cream can, which of course was dropped by Dennis in that ever so sad death scene in Jurassic Park. So a couple of actual movie homages that were in the original ride have obviously been taken out of this iteration of the Jurassic World attraction. So where are the Easter eggs on the Jurassic World iteration of the ride? At this time, there actually aren't really any. So we questioned one park executive on this, and he said, yeah, don't worry, we've noticed there's certain areas of the ride where we'd like to kind of fill things in. So keep in mind that over the next few months or weeks, so however long it takes Universal Studios, you may see some Easter eggs added throughout this attraction. One specific area where I would personally like to see an Easter egg is in Predator Cove, which right now is kind of quiet and doesn't have too much going on. There's one area of Predator Cove which is in an Indominous Rex escaped area. This is one area where I think it'd be really cool to maybe see a crashing gyrosphere, or maybe even some moving bushes just to kind of signify something's going on, because right now it's very quiet, there's not much going on, and that cove desperately needs some more fun dinosaur action. Number 2, Predator Cove. Keeping on the thought process of Predator Cove and Easter eggs, one such thing that a lot of riders don't notice on their first ride around of this attraction is, as soon as you enter Predator Cove, if you take a look on your left-hand side, there's actually a very bloody and kind of interesting scene. It is a crash-landed pterodactyl, which you have to assume was taken down by a Indominous Rex, and it's an interesting scene, and it's something to make sure you take a look at on your next ride. Number 1, the finale. One specific area of the ride which has caught a lot of flack is the finale, once rumored to be an epic battle between the T-Rex and Indominus Rex, as the guests just narrowly escaped the grasp of both dinosaurs, has kind of turned into a very tame and awkward I-Rex just kind of off to the side and growling and bowing up and down, and the T-Rex coming at us, which was exactly the opposite of what we expected. We expected them to kind of be battling each other, and we just kind of narrowly escaped both dinosaurs. So a very interesting finale, and the biggest secret and rumor of this area is the fact that that finale is not the final finale. There is actually a much bigger and much grander finale that is rumored to be coming within the next 6 to 8 months. If it comes sooner, that's great. This is due to a very intricate and special I-Rex animatronic that is still on the way and is taking some time. So if you're able to catch a ride sometime, maybe in December or beyond, going into 2020, make sure to take another look at that finale, because as of now, all signs and all executives and park employees, if you talk to them enough, will in fact confirm that that is not the final I-Rex dinosaur, and there is another coming. So don't get too wrapped up in the finale. There is a much bigger and grand and fun finale on the way. So that's it, guys. Just want to thank all of you again for checking out this video. If this is your first time checking out the Theme Park Shark, don't forget to subscribe. Please leave a big like on this video. Leave some comments. We like to respond to as many comments as we can. So if you have a question, you just might get answered. So definitely don't be afraid to do that. And once again, we just want to thank you, and we'll see all of you guys in the next video.